A new salon is teaching proper hair care for all the curly girlies and the guys.
So Molly Real is in Sacramento getting a look inside the Curl Lounge. Hi, Molly.
Good morning, and just take a look around. How cute is this salon? I mean, even down, look at the Diet Coke that they offer. You guys, I love this place, but the real magic is what happens over here in the chair. Now, curls, oh my goodness, curls are a beautiful thing, but I think if you have curls, you know that with great curls comes great responsibility. It's a lot of work. And here, Serena, you are really teaching people not just to love their curls, but embrace them, how to style them.
Yeah, so I think, well, first before styling, I think a really good cut can change the shape. It can change the way people's curls look. Like, even when I'm taking a look at Shay's hair, you can see that the bottom part of her hair is so much looser than the top part of her hair. And sometimes when we go to normal stylists, we're not taking into consideration the different curl patterns and what's gonna shrink up and what's not gonna shrink up. So here is not going to shrink up as much as the top. So if I go in taking off a ½ an inch from here, I should actually only be taking off maybe a third from here or even less because of the fact of the shrink up. And we want everything to be even and we want it to be cohesive. And just in general, when it comes to styling, we really want to focus on water. Not how much product we're putting in the hair, but how much water we're putting in the hair.
Okay,
you know?
and we have the styling set up over here. We have our lovely model, Raquel. You've already cut her hair, you've washed it, and now onto styling. And Raquel has much different hair than Shay does over there. So as you said, you know, for each client, it's really getting to know their curls, their hair texture, everything like that.
Yeah, so specifically with Raquel, she has a lot of hair, like a thicker density of hair. So the products that I'm going to use something that's a little bit stronger, but you can already tell, right? Like if you go in and apply product to hair that's half wet, half dry, you're going to have this static and you're not going to have really good clumps. Like there's a really big difference between hydration and something that's half dry, you know? So like when I'm going in on her hair, I'm going to go from the root and I'm going to just continuously reapply water. I'm going to soak the hair down. You can do it in your shower, but here we have her lay down. And I'm going to just reapply and reapply until I get it completely hydrated. I'm going to go back in, comb through, and then like today I'm using on her the Inner Sense I Create Hold. And I'm going to go in, kind of coat her hair a little bit, and I can tell it's still got a couple of little sparse places that are starting to separate.
Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Yeah.
So this is all part of not only what you do here, but what you teach, so that Raquel can go forward, you know, next time she styles her hair, she can do this too. And so that's all part of the curl cut process. So we're going to stick around here in the next hour. We're going to get to see their afters. I know with Raquel, it's very dramatic. I can't wait to see Shay's as well. And I just have to ask, you know, I said to you, how often does a first-time client come in here and cry when they see the results?
Yeah, so it happens often. I think it's more of the shock factor that they are so used to seeing themselves a certain way, and they come in and they see themselves completely differently. They've unlocked something to take home and redo and keep up. Yeah.
Hair is hair, but it is not just hair, especially when it is curly hair. I can't wait to see the results for myself. I hope you guys will stick around on Good Day and see them for yourself. That's coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. Maybe we'll get a little bit more of a tour of this salon, because every single corner is, oh my gosh, just so cute.
I love it.
Hey, Molly, hopefully,
I love it here.
Hopefully the Kings draft pick, you know, brand new Sacramento Kings player, Devin Carter, is watching.
Great curls.
Great curls.
He would benefit.
He ever needs a haircut.
That's what we're saying, right?
Might be the spot. Might be the spot.
This is his spot. Yeah, we might have to paint the walls purple, but that's okay.
All right, Molly, thank you so much.
Anything for the Kings. Speaking of which.
Yes.
What is she is a huge Kings fan.
Oh, well, see?
Well, that worked out.
There's the invitation right there.
Come
on in. Come in the room.
Exactly
Who
right.
was that?
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you, Molly.
Mike Bibby says back to you guys.
There we go.
Welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. I'm Molly Real, live at the Curl Lounge. This is a new hair salon meant for curly hair, of course. So earlier this morning, if you're just catching up with us, we had 2 models come in with their natural hair. Serena here has done a full curl transformation for them, a cut and a style and a dry, just helping them embrace their natural curls. So we have some befores to show you. So first, let's look at Raquel's hair. So she came in, and Serena, as we look at this before, tell us what you did with Raquel.
Yeah, so specifically when we went in and we trimmed up her ends, we took off about a ½ an inch, which translated in curly girl language is 1 inch. and then we layered it a little bit more to take off some of the weight that she had. And then we went in with the Inner Sense I Create Hold all over it and just a bunch of water.
All right. Are you guys ready for the big reveal? Here is Raquel.
So excited.
Look
love it.
locks.
Love the curls.
Raquel, can you just, oh my goodness,
They're
look
so
at the way
luscious.
she
Look
just
at
puts
'em.
her fingers. Aren't those beautiful?
Yes.
Now, the first time you came to Serena, what was your reaction when?
Oh, I definitely cried.
Aw.
Yeah, I had no idea that my curls had potential to be good curls.
They don't just have potential. You need to be on the cover of a magazine. My goodness. Okay, so next up, we have Shay. The reveal is not as dramatic that you might think, but it is still very dramatic and really life-changing.
Yeah, so specifically with Shay, we went in. We also just trimmed up because she's trying to keep some length, but we actually really went in on her layers to give her some more height.
All about the layers.
She specifically was having a problem with the back of her hair sitting a little bit longer, and she wanted it to be more voluminous, so we added in some layers.
Okay, let's bring it back to us so we can do the big reveal for Shay. And here is Shay. Look at those
that's cute.
curls.
Love it.
Can you do a little spin around too? You mentioned the back of her hair. Look at how beautiful. So Serena, something I did want to
Good
talk
layers.
to you about was your kid cuts. Not a lot of salons who specialize in curls specialize in kids. And a big important thing for you is teaching kids to embrace their curls from a young age.
Yeah, I truly believe that if you set and instill in kids a lot younger on how to take care of their curls, on how to love their curls, they end up later on in life not wanting to straighten it out, and they really embrace it, and it's just a whole different level of confidence in kids, you know? But yeah.
Okay. Seeing the master at work has been truly a gift for me. Thank you for letting us spend the morning here. Thank you to our models. Happy birthday, Addie, over there. It's Addie's birthday. What a beautiful day. Hey, one more round of applause for natural curls.
Yes.
And if you want to embrace your own curls, yes, Ash.
live
So
in
I
the
didn't mean to cut you off, just because we're running short on time. I do have a question. If you could ask her, a lot of times, at least for me, I have curly, for the most part, curlier hair, but I straighten it so often, Molly, so I have now different curl patterns, right? So some of it's straight, some of it's curlier, some of it's not as curly. What's the tip to get it all back to one curl pattern?
Okay, so Ashley
That was a
has
lot.
pretty naturally curly hair. She's done so much heat on it, straightened it so much that she says it's changed her pattern.
Yes.
What is your tip to getting the pattern back?
Yeah, so there's 2 different real ways to go about it, right? Where we can do a big chop, which is honestly such a hard thing. You have to be emotionally and mentally ready. But we can also transition. I have a lot of clients who transition. They are not ready to take off and do the big chop. So they come in every 3 months on the dot. They take off exactly 1 inch. So your hair kind of stays stagnant for about a year at the same place. But we're slowly but surely cutting off all of those damaged ends. Some people can do it quicker than others, and some people, I have some clients, it takes them like 1.5 to 2 years to really transition completely
Got it.
curly. But it's worth it, you know?
I just want to listen to her and watch her work all day long.
I know,
She's
she's
truly
awesome.
brilliant. If you want to embrace your natural curls, the Curl Lounge is the place to be, you guys. Thank you so much. One more time for the curls. Back to you guys.
All right, Molly, thank you. Yay!